Games and Rules podcast / broadcast.
Especially after the crowd conference, I got here and I'm like, oh my God, I got my champagne.
Sounds like we're swingers. The lifestyle.
This is something for me, I think.
How about your personal life?
We're actually going to 3 Points Music Festival. I was like, wait a second, did you say music festival?
Paris is a crazy, scary place to be.
It's a very slippery slope. We don't have to, as men, we don't have to carry ourselves in the same way you guys do.
Yeah, there is some sexist stuff in our industry.
Really powerful, successful women, like driven and determined.
You will never meet the same person at the booth and at the party.
And if you think you can, please try, but you can't.
It has been pretty fun, I must say.
Like I've said several times before, I would never be able to do it with another person in the company.
When I find myself enjoying my job, enjoying what I do,
You know, you look cool.
there was a guy wearing as Jesus.
Really, bro? Can I take a picture of
Games and Rules Live Podcast.
All right, guys, welcome back. I think this is session 6 or 7 of the Games and Rules podcast / broadcast, brought to you by LeadBit and Moonlight Payments. The last one was cool because we had like we got off topic a little bit, payments heavy, but this is like lifestyle, right?
Exactly.
And I don't think I could have a better crew here
This is
to
something
talk about
fun.
lifestyle than we have here. So I know you all, but I would like you to personally introduce yourself and let everyone know who you are, who you're with, and what you do. And then I'm going to start digging on questions. So Nilo, go ahead.
All right. Well, actually, I'm very happy with all this setup and the organization. It's really awesome. Especially after the crowd conference, I got here and I'm like, oh my God, I got my champagne. So my name is Nilu. I'm from Ads Empire. We have dating offers for 50 plus geos. And I don't know how many conferences I do a year, but this year was pretty tough and intense of conferences, and it's always amazing to share how do we really survive it. I had 5 conferences in September, and in digital world there are even more conferences than these affiliate ones. So this lifestyle is sometimes pretty tough.
I would agree.
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah, so my name is Mina. I work for Bazoom Group. We do SEO. And basically what I do for a living is doing the conferences basically right now. So we help like clients in every different vertical. That means that we go to a lot of conferences in different verticals as well. So yeah,
Amazing.
living the lifestyle.
And it's the same case here. I'm Stefan, and a year ago we decided to embark on the journey to kind of get the Bazoom name out there across all verticals. We're known in casino, and now you're not just seeing us at affiliate conferences. It's crypto, it's forex, it's fintech, it's
Dating.
It's all of it.
Probably more next year.
I don't know how you can survive. Like, I've known Nilo for a while, and I've seen Nilo grow like this like exponential amount of growth, and really like Ads Empire. Actually, listen, I'm gonna go on the record and say I think more people know Nilo than Ads Empire. And listen, I didn't even know how to say Bazoom until you just said that. But I know you do.
Yeah.
But I know you do. And it's crazy because we're talking about personalities and people who move the needle and people who like just attract people to them. And this table is that. It really is. People like, I want to get to know that person. And I guess maybe the easiest or maybe hardest thing is like, how did you get started? I mean, casino and dating, I understand this, but like, how did you get started like personally into this lifestyle? Like, it sounds like we're swingers, but the lifestyle. Like, how did you get involved personally into it? And then, kind of like your path to here, you're here in Bangkok, and it's like, how's things? You're like, I don't know, man. It's wild, but so go ahead.
I can start maybe with that one actually, because I've been in Bazoom for 4 years.
Okay.
So when I started there, we were like 6 people, right? And it's been a crazy journey, and I've been to a few conferences because I've been doing more the media part than clients. But after my first conference, I was like, this is something for me, I think. And then I actually was the one talking to my boss. It's like, hey, you're like not using me the best way. You should send me out. And now I think he also asked me this in January. He was like, I mean, you don't have a boyfriend. You can just go. And I was like, That's true. So
You don't have a boyfriend, you don't need one. You go to all the conferences.
I'm traveling the world.
Actually, it was the very first question when I met them today. Like, you said that you went to 26 conferences this year, and I was like,
Exactly, yeah.
"How about your personal life?" And she said, "What is that?"
Yeah, what personal life?
I don't have one.
But I mean, that's actually something I like because I can really enjoy it while being gone as well.
Yeah.
Because like you in September, we did 4 conferences.
5.
But I mean, you meet friends. You become friends with people, and it's
I call them family now.
Family.
Exactly.
It's exactly
Yeah.
like what you said. You know, I want to meet that person. It's the network and the friendships that you build there that you know. Yeah, people say don't mix business and keep that separate if you want to stay stress free and everything. But
It's
you know,
people from boring businesses say that.
exactly.
Seriously.
We in our industry we have only fun people, so we want to do you know, not
Yeah.
only business but also different. For example, like I'm going to the wedding of a friends from the industry after the show, Phuket. So this means a lot, right?
Yeah.
When you're going
Exactly.
to someone's wedding, it means a lot.
Yeah.
It's wild because like I met Nilo in Ibiza on a boat.
Perfect.
Yeah, she's like, hi, I'm Nilo. I'm like, hello. What?
Not like Butch was sponsoring the boat, and I'm like,
Oh,
oh my
really?
god,
Yeah.
this is so nice. So I came to him saying that thank you very much for sponsoring it. It was such a
And I was like, okay, yeah, thanks for being here. And I just went on about my business or whatever. And then we met in Bucharest.
Yeah, we did.
And, you know, you're like, oh, I like your sunglasses. I have like a small sunglasses line. I'm like, here, you can have them.
Yeah, and I was like, really?
Actually, no, not these ones, because hold on, I have these today. But I'll promise you I'll send you, I think I said like, I promise you I will send you some.
You sent me like 20 to our office in Miami, and I went to a festival there, and I was going to all my colleagues like, everyone has to wear this.
It's so wild
the
because I was
best.
like, what are you doing? You're like, we're actually going to 3 Points Music Festival. I was like, wait a second, did you say music festival? And I'm like, these people I love. I love this. And, you know, it's such a wild thing. Like, I think people start to stand out on just personality. And really how it boils down is like, I want to work with people who have like the same kind of maybe askew moral compass that I have, but they just have personality. They
Yeah.
have charisma. They have like, I know I'm going to have fun with these people. Like, I want to work with them.
Yeah.
And I think that speaks volumes about your business and professional life. It's like, listen, how's business? Like, I don't know, but I want to work with my friends. And that's what I'm super thankful for, like, to have you guys here is like, this is fun. Like, this is fun. So tell me about Bangkok. Like, what do you think? What do you feel?
What can I say?
It's not my first time in Bangkok. I used to work in the oil industry, and we would take an Indian client and his whole team to Bangkok once a year. But it's Mina's first time for business
Exactly.
in Bangkok, and you know, you see the things on TV that you see. You of course see The Hangover, and you think, it's just
Hollywood.
It's just Hollywood.
Yeah.
But there's a little bit of truth to everything, and
True.
you know, it's an eye opener when you come here.
And to be honest, like, because I arrived Monday later than you,
Yeah.
like 5 p.m.
Yeah.
And I was asking me, I was like, are we going out tonight? Or because some of our friends or a family from the industry now is like writing, so are you going out? And I was like, I'm, you know, trying to save some energy because we do so many conferences. But then it's like,
2 cocktails
once
later.
in Bangkok though. Yeah.
It's Nilo. I mean, you just said it again, family. Like, I met Nilo in Ibiza. It was a couple shows later. I think maybe Bucharest. I'm walking, and Nilo is like a fairy, like a free spirit. She's got the boa on. Like she's wild.
No, Bucharest is a crazy, scary place to be because it's very. You have been like it's a nightlife city. I
Yeah,
think
I've
of
been
that.
there twice this
And
year.
I'm a little girl after all, and I was walking, and those guys I don't know, not from the industry, just it's a clubbing capital
Environment, yeah.
of Eastern Europe. I don't know, and I actually felt not so comfortable being in Bucharest, and everyone's trying to like, hey girl, give me your number, la la la.
It's weird to see. And Nilo, I mean, you can't see because we're sitting. She's not big, relatively small. It's not a small person joke. It's just a small person joke. But the amount of respect that you have, like, and I'll ask the ladies this, like, this industry is heavy male.
Sausage party
Right?
industry. Yes.
And then we have two, like, brilliant girls, obviously pretty, obviously funny. They're like into music festivals, and she's like kite surfing in Egypt or some weird shit. Like I'm like, and successful, and have a business purpose, and are delivering, and it's wild. So I guess like, what do you think? I mean, other than being like celebrities, what do you think is like the biggest challenge you face as like a woman in the industry? And
I don't want to say about sexism. I understand that you're not trying, but when we always speak about the women in the industry and like on SEO roles and so on, everyone want to like push you into this topic, like sexism. How do you feel about it? Well, actually, yeah, it is a sausage party industry after all. But in the Western world, it's better than in Eastern European countries and Ukraine and that part of the world, because there, when you go to the show, all these hostess girls, you know, wearing almost nothing at the conferences itself, it's too much. I mean, I think Ukraine, US and Western Europe, they've been through all this shit years ago when you were trying to get more people to your booth, and that's why you take half-naked girls, you know. But for some other countries, it's something new. So yeah, there is some sexist stuff in our industry, especially if you are talking about dating and adult. Yes, it is, but if you just know your boundaries, if you know how to give proper feedback, it's all good. And yes, sometimes you have to prove yourself, being a tiny girl, looking like, I don't know, 20-year-old, being 30 plus. Yes, sometimes you have to explain yourself, but I think in our industry, it's so many amazing people. As you said, like when I was in Bucharest, I was kind of concerned about all these people who were surrounding me, and my friends from the industry, they were near, and they are always protecting me. So
yeah, I think for me, because I'm from Sweden, so if I show videos from conferences to my friends or family, they're like, what is this?
Out of the family.
What year is this? You know?
Yeah.
But for me, I think, you know, you experience a lot of things. You experience a lot of comments, and some ways people touch you like, you know, they wouldn't touch a male one.
Of course.
Right?
Yeah.
But I feel like it's more how you take it. I know that I can't change the world from one day to another, but if someone actually do something, I'll stand up for myself as well. I have no problem doing that.
I don't doubt it. There's no reason there's 0% chance that you would be here if not.
Sweden, you have it already in your DNA.
Yeah, you're like,
but some people, some girls, they have to learn how to do it. And in Sweden, it's really you're going ahead.
Yeah,
somewhere ahead of the world.
But it's a very slippery slope. We don't have to, as men, we don't have to carry ourselves in the same way you guys do. You know, you're always gonna
speak for yourself, man.
But you know, it is unfair.
Yeah, but you experience, because when you walk around with me.
Yeah, exactly, and she's one of the smartest, calm, composed people I've
never heard
ever
calm,
met. Okay, calm was maybe extending it a little bit, but it is unfortunate when you are two and you do see this, where they would, you know, for some reason rather focus on me than her, even though she's the one talking, and you know,
or arrange the meeting for example.
Arrange the meeting. You know,
I get it all the time. People come up and talk to me. I'm like, I don't know. Like, ask her.
Yeah.
Like, it's not me, man. Why are you talking to me?
Yeah.
I'm just standing here. It would be wild, like, not even my booth sometimes. Like, at the show yesterday, it happened. I'm standing there with ad media card. Kaylee was there. And then people come up, like, I don't do anything with ad media cards. They come up and start
and
why are you asking me? She owns the company, man. It's a wild thing, but I think that you two have not even like evolved or shown proof of concept. Like, no, you're badasses. Like, and people notice. Like, I think it's actually very powerful. I took a class a few years ago when I was in college, a couple of years ago, university, if we say that in Europe, I guess, but about power structure. And I think there's something to be said, like really powerful, successful women, like driven and determined are scary. And men really will challenge that, not because they're men, but because they feel threatened. And it's actually awesome because I have daughters. I'm like, fuck yeah. Like, I want more of this.
Come on, they do CrossFit. They do like
I want their dad.
Navy.
What are they supposed to do?
I mean, his daughter. Choice. Your daughter's in Navy, no?
Yeah, she's in the...
Imagine that.
Exactly.
That's so dope.
But to be honest, because I do a lot of banter as well, like sexual banters as well, and bringing smart comments. But I can't do that as well because I know if I get something back, I'll answer you.
Yeah. Well, I played Cards Against Humanity with them about 4 years ago when they were like 15 and 13.
Oh no.
And I listened to some of the answers and I was like, oh my God, like they're officially adults. Like, the worst of the worst.
The
I'm like,
question then, do you want to bring your girls to the industry?
I would
good
do it.
question.
The older one, zero chance, because she'll be in the Navy. She wants to be a pilot.
All right.
It's just not in her DNA. The younger one's witty and like savvy, and I would actually love it because the thing within this industry that I personally love is there's every direction you could go is possible. Like, you're not limited by anything. You can go, I want to be an advertiser. I want to be an affiliate. I want to be a service provider. I want to
be everything
I want to be a show sponsor or run events or whatever. Yeah. Like, there's really anything you can do. And like, it's this microcosm of an economy it's actually quite successful. Yeah. And there's brilliant people here. Earlier today, I was speaking to somebody and they said it was Alex from LeadBit. He said, it used to be a time you could be an affiliate and just make money. He's like, now it's impossible. You have to actually know your shit. Like, you have to understand and dig into business practices and principles to be successful and really like live this life.
Yeah,
not just
and the relations like we talked about, right?
Yeah, of course. Like, you can't just be like, I have a couple of links on my Facebook page that I might make, $30 a day or something like that. That is not working. I mean, I always dig around on this and it's like, I'll watch Instagram Reels or something and it's like, I make $10,000 a week doing affiliate marketing. I'm like, no, you don't, because I've never heard of you. And I've been at every damn affiliate show in the last however many years. Like, I don't think you're really doing that. So it's an evolving industry. Would I have my daughters do it? I guess I would prefer that they didn't, unless it aligned with what they wanted to do. My oldest daughter, 0% chance. I mean, she's running e-com offers, so she gets it. I can see she doesn't really care. You know what I mean? My youngest daughter, I would love to have her do it because she's like cracks jokes and makes fun of people. And
like you say, it's a lifestyle,
It really is.
It's a lifestyle, and you're doing this lifestyle not because you have to, but because you like it. Because
exactly.
Actually, like many people ask the question, like, okay, what is more important, going to the conference or the after parties or the pre-party? And I say, come on, like, everything is important, but you never meet the same person at the booth. Like, it was on the interview with William, by the way. He said this, that you will never meet the same person at the booth and at the party. And what I think that even though you meet the same person at the booth and the party, it's different people. I mean, it's different mood, right? Because you exchange your business cards. Okay, you got a lead at the conference, but at the party, you can bond.
You make a relation.
You make a relations. And if it's hard for you to keep up with this kind of lifestyle, you shouldn't do it. You can do anything else, like everything. Be a technical person, everything. And if you have friends or partners who are good at it, use them. As you said, like, use me. I can do, everything.
Exactly. I'm good at this shit.
Because it requires a lot of health and energy. Every time when I go back home from the conference, I'm like, okay, thanks God, my health is good right now. I can keep up with it because 5 conferences in September, and it's not like going to the show and going back to your hotel. No, you're partying like one after party, another after party, and then bam, 6 a.m. in the morning, and
Exactly.
18-hour work days. I mean, you tell people that, oh, I got to go to this country and that and other, and they fantasize it. Oh, you got to do all this sightseeing.
What sightseeing?
What sightseeing?
I joke with people. I'm like, they're like, oh, you travel so much. I want to do what you do. I was like,
no, you don't.
First of all, you can't. I promise you can't. Unless it was somebody that could. But
also to work out, like going to the shows, making intercontinental flights, and working out at the same time, and beer after every workout. I cannot do this.
I did the same. I ran this morning actually.
Yeah, it's like what you do. I'm like, it's the only thing that like rights the ship for me. It keeps me between the navigational beacons of life is working out. And it's wild to me, but you know, honestly, like people say like, I want to do this. I was like, no, you don't. I promise you don't. And if you think you can, please try, but you can't. And that's why I think it's wild to see the people in this industry that like the people that really move the needle. It's like, they just have this innate ability to perform, and it's performing at the show, it's leaving the show and then following up, or having a team that follows up for you, or whatever it may be. But and this is where it sounds like performance marketing. Like there are elite people here, Maybe they don't have like the highest business acumen. Fuck, do they work hard? And I'm saying like, like go out and party for until 7 a.m, and then basically like get up and go to a conference, spend all day. Jacob was here. My friend Jacob, he goes, we were listening to a speech the other day at TikTok meetup, and he said the guy was like, do something hard, and he goes, shit, I was blackout drunk last night and I'm here.
Yeah,
that's hard. That's literally hard. And
That's
I'm like,
hard work.
I like how he said that. I like how he said that.
Actually, adding to that, like for you and me that's traveling so much together, one of the keys is also to have a nice travel companion.
Yeah.
Because of, we are both like high energy people, right? But if he has some off, time, I'm always up. And actually, like the same, if I'm a little bit down, I look at him and I can see, ooh. And then I probably give me 5 minutes and I'll be there as well.
I would never be able to do this alone. And like I've said several times before, I would never be able to do it with another person in the company.
Cute.
There's
kind of cute, actually.
Oh, okay.
There's just that bond, and it comes once in a lifetime, and nothing is forever. But you gotta reap the rewards while it's there.
We should go to a podcast more often so we can see these things.
Who's this guy, big teddy bear over there?
What's happening?
I mean, it's like almost a small segue into love. Let's listen. I saw your man last night.
Right. Oh yeah.
You brought your fiance, right?
I took my fiance to this conference this year. Yeah, and I taking him to all side events, introducing him to the industry, and it has been pretty fun, I must say.
But I mean, then he gets to know more about your life, like
of course, and I'm so happy to introduce him to my friends that are basically my family.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, you have to meet him, and this is how we, you don't get amazing results when you're focusing on the result. I got personally amazing results when I was focusing on the process, and when I was not expecting that I'm gonna get something of it. And it's every time like this. And when I find myself enjoying my job, enjoying what I do, and then also like a bonus, I have amazing results, I think, okay, this is what I have to do in my life. This is my way, and I'm very happy about it. And finding friends, people who surround you, soulmates, family, like it's the best that can be.
But also, if you have that energy and if you're really enjoying it, it will show. So, and people want to get to know you. And then like I started with you talking about your glasses. I didn't even ask who you worked with. You know, because
no
that's
one
not
knows
important. Because
that.
I know if I, you know, you look cool. I wanted to get to know you. I want those glasses. You
It's
know?
a nice icebreaker. He knew it. He knew it.
But you know,
whoa.
that's the thing. Because maybe, and if you have that energy and enjoying it, people will also be like, who are you?
Yeah.
What do you work with? I probably want to work with you.
Actually, it's the advice number one when like people ask me how to, you know, perform at the conferences because I go often. So what would you advise? And I say, you know what? Just wear a funny T-shirt. If you wanna wear a funny hair, do it. It's okay. You don't think that conference is something very, very official. No, it's not. And I remember during Prague, or I don't remember what conference, there was a guy wearing as Jesus.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus, Jesus guy.
It's
I said it's
Alec
like
Gutierrez.
everyone
Affiliate
wanted
Jesus.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So everyone
Shout out
remembered him.
travel agent Alec.
And I remember I met a guy. He was not affiliate, but I just paid attention to his T-shirt. It was written on his T-shirt,
Yeah.
"Pussy, not animals." And I'm like, I saw his T-shirt, like, nice T-shirt, man. And we are friends now.
Yeah.
Well, what did you saw in Prague? Someone had misspelled
you
something
probably
in
saw-
Swedish on the back of
it was one also was like pussy in every different language, but they had
yes,
but he had misspelled it in Swedish. So I was like, bro, can I take a picture of this?
Yeah, I mean, good try. Just didn't land. All right, guys, we got to wrap it up. Thank you so much. Like, this is fun. Like, I've had some like kind of serious talks today where I was like killing me. This is fun. Amazingly cool people. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. It's family. Neela said it best. Like, these are my friends. This is family, and I'm just I'm super thankful. So, on behalf of Moonlight and LeadBit, thank you guys. And
Thank you.
yeah,
Thank you.
Thanks for
appreciate
having
it.
us.
Yeah.
Of course.
Amazing. Yeah.
Cheers.
You can
Cheers,
always
y'all.
Yeah.
rely on us when you want to have fun.
For family.
For family.
Family, yes.
Games and Rules Live Podcast.